Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for this special occasion. My name is Antoinette McGregor. I'm the Assistant Principal of Broward Virtual School. The 2021 commencement ceremony for Broward Virtual School is now in order. Everyone, please be seated as we prepare to honor our graduates this afternoon. We kindly ask you to help us maintain the dignity of this occasion. Please silence your mobile phones and avoid flash photography. I'd like to take a moment to introduce everyone on stage. Today we have Ms. Kirsten Kuntz, class of 2021 valedictorian. Paige Lane, class of 2001 salutatorian. Ms. Rupert, District 7 School Board member. Dr. Shaw Roll, Director from the Office of School Performance and Accountability. Dr. Canning, Executive Director of Early Learning. Ms. LaLuz, BVS teacher and SAC chairperson. Mr. Schultz, School Counseling Director of Broward Virtual School. And our wonderful principal, Mr. McGuire. Please welcome class of 2021 member, Ms. Summer Bethel, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Summer Bethel. I'm a member of the graduating class of 2021. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please welcome the Coconut Creek High School Army JROTC Color Guard. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by class of 2021 member Alyssa Bahu.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I want to thank the Coconut Creek High School Army JROTC, led by Major Mahmood, for the color guard presentation. I want to thank Summer. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, Summer, for leading us in the pledge. And let's give another round of applause to Alyssa Bahu. That was beautiful. Alyssa this is not surprising, she is a TikTok superstar, so you can get some more there. It is my great pleasure. I'm Mr. McGuire, the principal of Broward Virtual School. Welcome. I want to thank the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center staff for providing such stellar service to us so we can offer such a nice ceremony for our children today. It's air conditioned, which is always appreciated. Not everybody is graduating in air conditioning this year, but it's all good. I want to thank the Beacon staff who's helping us with the stream. They are putting together a high quality stream going out to the internet right now. I want to welcome our internet audience, including one of our graduates who was supposed to be here today but had an emergency. So hello, Alexis Shermet, I know you're watching. I'd like to bring up one of our superstar class of 2021 students, Maya Rosario, to get us started. Maya?
Everyone can be seated. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maya Rosario, and it is my pleasure and honor to welcome the students, families, and faculty to Broward Virtual School's Class of 2021 commencement ceremony. I'll admit, standing up here to speak to all of you is a really big first for me, but I think I speak for everyone when I say that these past 4 years, and especially this past year, has been full of firsts for everyone. However, today is not a day to only reflect on the past. Today marks the beginning of our next chapter, and there are very exciting things ahead for all of us. To all of my fellow students, what an amazing class we are. I have been so impressed with every student that I meet and continue to be amazed by your unique and individual accomplishments and talents. You all have something wonderful to offer this world, and our future is brighter than you could ever imagine. It is finally time to celebrate everything that we have gone through. From pandemics to DBAs, we've made it through it all. I have been with Broward Virtual School for 3 years now, and while making the switch to online school was a big change, I have never been happier about the outcome of a decision before. If there is one piece of advice I would like to give you, based on what I have learned during these 2 years, it is this. You all have a leader inside of you. Before Broward Virtual, I had never considered myself a leader. However, the opportunities granted to me through the school have led to growth in every aspect of my character, but especially my understanding of what it means to be a leader. Never let yourself be the person who holds you back. Class of 2021, you are capable of more than you think. As former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt once said, you gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the things that you think you cannot do. If there is anything I want you to leave with today, it is with the knowledge that you could do anything that you set your mind to. Take on every opportunity and pursue every passion that you have. Always continue to cheer yourself on, even when others won't. I would now like to express my deepest gratitude to all of the outstanding teachers and faculty members who have cheered with me throughout this process. Specifically, I would like to recognize Mr. McGuire, Ms. Maldonado, Mr. Schultz, Ms. Cook, Ms. Wasser, and Ms. O for always believing in me and helping me make my dreams a reality as I prepare for the journey ahead. Thank you for teaching me so many important lessons inside and outside of the textbooks. Now, I know you're all anxious to begin the ceremony, but before I close here, I would like to honor the people who have been my biggest supporters since day one. Mom and Dad, thank you for always having faith in me and supporting me through every decision that I have made. I am only up here today because you reminded me every day that I could do whatever I set my heart out to do. And my hope is that I will inspire others the way that you inspire me and everyone in your lives. And to my little sister Sophia, who could not be here today, I hope that I haven't bored you and that you haven't switched the live stream off. But thank you for keeping things interesting and being an amazing friend while I did school from home. Continue to be the wonderful person that you are and always reach for the stars. And to my family and friends from the West to the East Coast watching online right now, I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you for always believing in me. I can proudly say that I will be attending Florida State University this fall and will be majoring in clinical psychology. None of this would have been possible without the encouragement of both my biological and Broward Virtual family. Once again, congratulations, class of 2021. May we always be the trailblazers that Broward Virtual has taught us to be. Thank you.
Can we give her another round of applause, please? Thank you, Maya Rosario. And may I just say you made a fine choice in your college selection there. Just for a second, could you turn the house lights on just so that our students are visible, please? Thank you. Thank you, Ms. A little bit brighter. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Broward Virtual School's class of 2021. Kids, stand up. You can turn around and wave if you like. You guys look terrific. Please be seated. Thank you. The house lights are perfect right now, by the way. Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys. Guests, stage guests as well. I would like to recognize my supervisor, my director, and dear colleague, Dr. Shaw. Thank you for always being here to support us. School board member Nora Rupert is always here to support us. Thank you for helping us celebrate this important milestone in our students' lives. What an impressive group of young men and women we're honoring today. Kudos to our valedictorian, Kirsten Coons. You here? Our salutatorian, Paige Lane. You'll get to hear from them shortly, and they have great things to say. Our teachers and support staff have been heroic this year. Let's give a hand to our teachers who guided our students to the finish line. Many thanks to everyone involved in planning today's ceremony. Special thanks to Ms. Lopez, Ms. McGregor, Ms. Grabelski, Ms. Avila, Ms. McElroy, and Ms. Macias for their hard work planning today's event to make it special for our kids and their families. Our school counseling team is also with us. They are a very cohesive team, and I enjoy working with them immensely. Please join me in a round of applause to recognize Mr. Schultz, who's on stage here. Miss Maldonado, who's out there, who shepherded, if you were here as a junior, sophomore, freshman, she helped you all along the way. And if you were in middle school, Miss Patino helped you at Broward Virtual School. Where's Miss Patino? I think she's over here. The importance of school support, particularly in the area of counseling, cannot be overstated. Many thanks to endless support from Dr. Wanza, who is the Chief of School Performance and Accountability, who is not here today, but she is highly supportive and has been since I've been here, which is going on 16 years, and she looks out for Broward Virtual School constantly, and I'm forever grateful. Each of our board members is supportive of our program, particularly school member Nora Rupert, who's here, whose own daughter attended once upon a time Broward Virtual School as well. Their support has afforded BVS opportunities to provide an exceptional education to students for 20 years. 20 years. September 2001 is when an agreement was taken to our school board to start our franchise with Florida Virtual School. I wasn't around back then, 20 years ago, but not too long after. But someone along the lines had the foresight at the time to think this was good for kids. Now think back, 2001, how many of you guys were using dial-up at home in 2001, right? You couldn't get DSL maybe at your house. Computers were very expensive. Starbucks did not, they were very slow too. Starbucks didn't have Wi-Fi. Nobody had Wi-Fi. There was really no e-commerce. Educators were the first people to see the power of using the internet to reach people in different ways. And we are very happy to celebrate 20 years in September. My sincerest gratitude to our students, parents, and family members. Thank you for entrusting us with your children's education. It's a trust that I could never take for granted. I know many of our students, some of them on stage here, worked hard to persuade their parents to attend Broward Virtual School. Well done, kids. Well done. This generation has experienced the world in a far different way than we adults have. And that's an understatement. I believe our kids have earned tremendous respect for exhibiting so much resilience over their high school careers. If we think back what's happened over the past 3 or 4 years in our world, particularly the last year and a half, they earned our respect. And let's give them another round of applause, please. None of us as adults went through what they have gone through. But I'm optimistic they'll capitalize on their resilience to become responsible and productive adults. Every conversation, and I mean every conversation I've had with our graduates over the years, has left me with a sense of pride and inspiration that our future is in good hands. Most of our graduates chose to enroll at Broward Virtual School well before the pandemic. Boy, did you guys make the right decision. You had the greatest teachers and counselors who ensured your learning wasn't disrupted while the world was unfolding and very anxious about everything, including school. We sailed, we kept the boat afloat, right? As they say, timing is everything. Let's review a few simple things we learned during the pandemic. Washing your hands for 20 seconds with soap, that's the important part. 10 times per day is the best way to avoid getting sick. Who knew? I mean, I was washing my hands just for fun. We learned quality time with family is priceless. Spending long hours with your dogs and cats, maybe snuggled up while you're doing your work, is the greatest remedy for stress. Binging shows on Netflix is a very effective diversion from a very harsh reality we are living right now. And today, we're reminded that a live, in-person, face-to-face graduation ceremony is a monumental and essential rite of passage. On a serious note, many of our students overcame enormous personal adversity to cross the finish line today, adversity that could have easily resulted in giving up long ago. But they didn't. They chose to persevere despite indescribable difficulties life presented to them. Broward Virtual School students are independent, reliable, kind, focused, entrepreneurial, creative, and have an extraordinary sense of purpose. These are kids who weren't in a hurry to grow up. They chose to make the most of their high school years outside the confines of a brick and mortar classroom. To the students who've attended Broward Virtual School since middle school, it has been a great joy in my life to watch you grow up over the years. I'm so proud of the successful young men and women you've become. Special recognition to those who took on student leadership roles over the years, Annalie Malinsky, Darren Hurst, and Maya Rosario. Thank you for dedicating yourselves to being the best school ambassadors a principal could ever ask for. You made a difference, and your legacies will live on. Lily, Summer, Christian, Diego, Maria, Katie, it was a treat to see you on campus so much this year. These children were very dedicated. They could have stayed home, but they chose to come to school to make our days more fulfilling, right? You demonstrated incredible dedication. I enjoyed our daily conversations, speaking with you about your courses, your part-time jobs, your families, and your plans after high school helped make my day better every time. To every member of the class of 2021, I'm thankful your paths led you to Broward Virtual School. You all have made us a better school. You are the reason I love my job, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. As you enter this next chapter of your lives, our country is slowly getting back to life as we knew it before the pandemic. Slowly. May we all be grateful we live in a country that offers the greatest opportunities in the world, despite the circumstances. It's up to you to find those opportunities. That's the American way. Success comes from overcoming the most difficult and hard-fought challenges. Embrace the challenges. No one goes far in life choosing the easy path. Drown out the noise, respect yourselves, and always maintain your integrity. These are the things that matter most in life. Graduates, it gives me great pride to award you with your high school diplomas today. You earned them. Remember, you're forever part of the Broward Virtual School family. Know someone here will always be interested in how you're doing in life. I hope you'll keep in touch to let us know about the next chapters of your lives as they unfold. On behalf of the entire Broward Virtual School faculty and staff, I congratulate you. Give yourselves a round of applause. And now I'd like to introduce our District 7 School Board member, Miss Rupert. She has some words for you, some very kind words. Miss Rupert is a former high school reading teacher, a mom of 3 children, all of whom have attended public schools, and a tireless community and children's advocate, and I'm proud to call her a friend. Ms. Rupert?
Hi, how's everyone? Okay. I want to recognize any of our students who have signed up to join the military. And if you have, please stand up so you can get some applause and appreciation. Thank you. Now wait, don't sit down yet, there's more. If you are an active member of the military or a veteran, please join us in giving you your honor that you absolutely deserve. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I already did that. 2020, 2021 was a year full of hope that quickly tested us all. C.S. Lewis said, hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Well, then we all should be one step closer to an extraordinary destiny for simply surviving this pandemic. But as I look out over the audience, I see students who have helped hand out grab-and-go meals at our schools, parents who organized educational hubs for online learning, and alternating being at home with their neighbors, and our teachers and staff who pivoted on a dime to provide online learning. Was it perfect? No. But we pushed forward, and our teachers took professional development to provide fully engaged lessons for those online and in person. Americans have always dug in and got the job done, and this time is no different. Our graduates epitomize the very best in all of us. They have made it through incredibly scary times, like our forefathers and mothers, by focusing on helping others while pushing towards their educational goals. This compassion and willingness to help others is not measured on a norm reference test, nor qualifies teachers to get a raise, nor helps raise a school's grade, but these unquantifiable traits are the measure of a person. Character traits such as empathy, compassion, and resiliency are the result of having successfully navigated the ups and downs of your life. There are no guarantees for success, but there is a guarantee for failure, not taking that chance. I know what failure looks and feels like, but I can tell you this, failure is not fatal. It is how you handle failure that matters. My husband and I went through 7 adoptions for our 3 children. So if you do the math, we were unsuccessful 4 times, and 3 times we were able to bring home our children. Absolutely devastating after each failure, but we picked ourselves back up and tried it again. The best advice I can give you is this: do not let others define you. You do not let failures stop you from your goals. If we had stopped after those first 2 adoption attempts, we would not be parents today. Pulling deep within you at tough times will carry you forward, and you will be that much stronger for your incredible future. We are so proud of you and want you to never forget where you came from. Proud Broward County. And we would love for you to come back and put your special talents and skills to use right back here. And I hope to persuade some of you, like my daughter Brenna, to return here to Broward County Board Schools and teach and inspire the next generation. Congratulations, class of 2021. Make us proud.
Thank you, Ms. Rupert. It's time to introduce our salutatorian. I'm going to bring up our school counseling director who has guided our seniors from the beginning of the year all the way until today, Mr. Darren Schultz.
Thank you. Unnecessary, too kind. Okay. Good afternoon, graduates. I'm very, very honored to stand here in front of you. Thank you all so much for allowing me to be a part of your senior year journey. It's been a pleasure. I hope I served you well. Now for our salutatorian. It is with great honor that I introduce our salutatorian of the class of 2021, Miss Paige Lane. Paige is finishing high school with a 5.0577 weighted GPA with a perfect 4.0 unweighted GPA. An incredible accomplishment. Paige has also remained active in many clubs and organizations throughout high school, including membership in DECA, through which she qualified for the state competition 2 years in a row, as well as participation on the varsity swimming team at her former high school, competing and placing in local, regional, and state tournaments. Although the latter may seem like a mere interest, competitive swimming is more of a passion for Paige. She has spent the past 10 years training as a swimmer and continues to compete outside of school with a local swim club, representing the organization on the national team and winning numerous state competitions. It is this commitment and desire that Paige puts forth in all of her endeavors, whether athletically, academically, or personally, and we continue to be impressed by this young woman. In the fall, Paige will attend the University of Richmond on a full Division I swimming scholarship. And she plans, I know, it's incredible. She plans to study economics and political science with the ultimate goal of attending law school. Please welcome the class of 2021 salutatorian, Miss Paige Lane. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Principal McGuire, faculty, staff, families, friends, and my class of 2021. My name is Paige Lane, and I am honored to be one of your commencement speakers. This would never have been possible without the love, contribution, and encouragement of so many, but especially my parents. Mom and Dad, you fill our home with joy and laughter, unflagging in your efforts to make each day brighter than the one before. You are both, along with my brother, my biggest cheerleaders and my ultimate inspiration for everything. Thank you so much. To begin, since we are a virtual high school, I know that there is no way to condense all of our experiences into a single narrative. So instead, I will bring you my story, and I hope some part of it will resonate with you. So I recently came across a letter that I wrote to myself at the beginning of my freshman year. It was addressed to Senior Paige, and seeing as how I am now a senior, I opened the letter and I read it, and I want to share some of the content with you all today. Dear Paige, if you are reading this, congratulations. You have made it to the end of your senior year. I know by now you have achieved all of the goals you set forth for yourself, and I am so very proud of you. I'm sure you've maintained a perfect 4.0, got your Olympic trials cut, and are attending your dream university, Stanford, and I happen to draw a winky face emoji next to it. I assume you were actively involved in DECA, just as you had hoped you would be while in middle school. You have probably already decided on your major and are in the process of planning out the rest of your life. My letter goes on in this way, describing my goals, dreams, and expectations for the future, just hoping and praying that everything goes according to plan. However, my innocent yet ambitious freshman self did not account for the unpredictable nature of life, probably because I had never encountered any significant obstacles. You see, my high school journey took me on a completely different path, one beyond my wildest dreams or simply anything I could have anticipated. I attended Cypress Bay for both my freshman and sophomore years, and while I was there, I saw my life plan falling into place. I was excelling in both the classroom and the pool, and I could see myself living in sunny California and fulfilling my lifelong dream of becoming a tree. But the week before my first national competition in the summer of my freshman year, I dislocated my shoulder while I was swimming. Needless to say, I could not compete at the meet. I actually continued to be in pain for 3 years, in and out of physical therapy and doctor's appointments until I finally found a treatment that worked. For a long time, my response to my injury was, why me? I don't deserve this. At the time, I did not know how to take control of my mindset, and I began to internalize all of my negative feelings. When I continued to leave practice early for no good reason at all, I realized that I needed to figure out this whole mindset thing. I had an aha moment when it occurred to me that if I was having this struggle, there must be so many other people out there who also face challenges and manage to come out on the other side. But instead of turning to self-help books that often lack the human side of it all, I began to draw inspiration from other people's journeys. I got my hands on any and all stories I could find, whether it was through novels, documentaries, or social media. One of my favorites is that of Jamie Kern Lima, the founder and CEO of It Cosmetics. She turned her desire to cover up her rosacea, something she viewed as an insecurity, into a billion-dollar company. Faced with self-doubt, hundreds of no's before a yes, and turning to the $1 Costco hot dog for sustenance, she had to figure out how to believe in herself when nobody believed in her. Now, I don't know a whole lot about football, but Tom Brady is another story that comes to mind. After he was famously drafted as the 199th overall pick in the 2000 NFL Draft, he walked up to Robert Kraft during his first practice and told him that he is the best decision the Patriots have ever made. Had he listened to his scouting report, poor build, skinny, lacks great physical stature and strength, and gets knocked down easily, he neither would have been the greatest of all time nor a 7-time Super Bowl champion and counting. Like Tom Brady, Jamie Kern Lima, or anyone that is trying to achieve their goals, you will be met with doubt along the way. But rather than allowing it to defeat you, let it propel you to where you want to be. People have the right to say whatever they want about you, but you reserve the right to prove them wrong. Through these stories and countless others, I have learned the profound difference between hope and grit. Hope is the expectation that tomorrow will be better than today if we rely on luck to improve our circumstances. Grit comes from our unwavering belief in ourselves, that we have the power to change our future. That has everything to do with our mindset and getting up again, even when we don't want to, and it begins with the words we speak over ourselves every day. Like Mr. Schultz explained to us at our senior meeting, our high school experience is simply the first chapter of our life's novel. The rest is still unwritten. So let's kick off our next chapter with words of empowerment. Replace I hope with I will. Instead of I think, proudly say I believe. If not me, then who? Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it.
Let's give our salutatorian another round of applause, please. This is your turn. When I proved her speech, I thought it was remarkable, and I hope you did too. We're going to take a brief interlude. One of our other superstar seniors is going to indulge us with a performance. She's going to sing Been Here All Along by Hannah Montana. Jordan Desario, will you please come out to the stage?
To the child, you I see you again, and oh, say, remember when I'm holding on to moments like that, and I know that they're coming back. You're still there for me, whatever there might be. There's no shared lines between us. Send a message across the sea. She can't sleep tonight, knowing it's alright. I believe that you were listening to my song. You were with me. You've been here all along.
It should come as no surprise that Jordan is going on to the best place to take her talents, and that's Nashville, Tennessee, after high school. She's going to utilize that beautiful voice to make a career out of it. Jordan, thank you for doing that. I asked her, I don't know, a month ago or something, and she volunteered, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Jordan. Let's give her another round of applause, please. I'd like to invite one of our superstar teachers up to the podium, Miss Nadine Lalouz, who is very much a part of the heart and soul of our school. She's our school advisory council chair, and she teaches our 10th graders English 2, English 2 honors, and she just happens to be the English teacher for both our valedictorian and salutatorian this year. And when I asked her to introduce our valedictorian, she immediately agreed, which I'm grateful. I'd like to bring up Miss Lalouz to the podium, please.
Good afternoon, graduates and guests. I have the complete pleasure and honor to introduce this year's Broward Virtual School Class of 2021 valedictorian, Kirsten Kuntz. The connotation of valedictorian immediately calls to mind images of a hard worker, an intense drive to succeed, motivation, and the passion to excel. It is true. Kirsten embodies all these things, but she also possesses the best trait of all, the desire to learn for learning's sake. Kirsten attends to every assignment, discussion, essay, and task with the goal of not earning the highest grade, but the underlying quest of what can she take away from this lesson to enrich her learning experience and fill her cup of knowledge. Any teacher would be lucky to fill Kirsten's bottomless cup. Next year, while attending the University of Central Florida, she will inspire all her future professors and remind them that there are still altruistic students eager to sponge material. They are so lucky to have her. Kirsten loves performing on the stage. It's her passion. When asked who her favorite Broadway role is to perform, she answers Morticia from the Addams Family because she likes to be challenged. Not surprisingly, when given the task of choosing a free choice novel in AP English literature, she chose William Faulkner's As I Lay Dying, a novel so rich with complexity and known for its difficulty that most would shy away from the task, but not Kirsten. Combine this intrinsic desire to excel and to be challenged with Kirsten's laid back, seemingly unflappable, cheerful and bubbly personality, and you get one really cool and unique young lady. She is the type of student you enjoy speaking with, who you can hear smiling when she speaks. Kirsten is humble, kind, well-rounded, and she deserves all the accolades earned with this honor today. With a 5.3 plus unweighted GPA, it's my great pleasure to introduce Kirsten Kuntz, Broward Virtual Schools, Class of 2021 valedictorian.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kirsten, and I am your Class of 21 valedictorian. Before I begin, let's silence all cell phones. I heard a couple of them going off. Let's silence them. And with me take a deep breath. Because we did it. Class, we made it. We finally made it through that thing required of us by the government. In our bright red wizard robes and cords, probably from someone's grandma's old curtains, we'll walk across the stage to hold a piece of paper worth 13 years of 8-hour schooling. Woo! All right. Yeah. Parents, to all my parents out there, mine and the parents of other students, you got your kids through those 13 years of schooling, and most of you still have your hair. Woo! So if I come up to you, if I come up to you with a clipboard and some paper, it's because I want to know what you guys are doing. To my parents, they're right over there, I just want to say thank you. Woo! I want to thank you for always being there, for getting me here today, because I would not and could not be here today without you. There are not enough words in the English language, or any other language for that matter, to express how thankful I am for both of you. Okay. Whew. Thank you. And to the teachers of Broward Virtual School, man, forget the Avengers and whatever DC has going on over there. You guys are the real heroes of 2021. And I think, yes, though used to an online format, you guys taught during the most unprecedented times and didn't lose your head. And for that, I commend you. I would also like to extend my sincerest apologies to Ms. LaLuz and the entire BVS English department. This speech is the first one I've written that hasn't been graded, therefore it is not a lit essay at all. So there are more syntactical errors than I care to admit. So if this may put you on edge, and rightfully so, the exits are over there and there are some behind you. All right, so now, many of us have found our way here in an unorthodox manner, as I've been told a good majority of us arrived here in the middle of our high school careers. I arrived just last year as a second semester junior, confused, intellectually drained, and escaping teachers who didn't even know my name, in hopes that I could take the reins of my own education and create something for myself. After basically begging, pleading, bargaining, and creating one strongly worded PowerPoint, I found my way here to Broward Virtual. I, like many of you here today, haven't been here for very long, yet together, we have walked through the metaphorical halls of Broward Virtual together, surfed the intangible internet for the spark notes that would come to save our grades, and more literally shared a lot of similar experiences with the amazing teachers and staff of this school. We together have gained invaluable opportunities to work for ourselves and expand our knowledge in ways a traditional high school could not. Yet, however together we were, you may find here today that you are sitting next to someone you've never seen or don't know. Turn to them. Give them a smile, maybe a little wave. Relish in the fact that you both are here graduating today. Hey, in this small world, maybe you'll see them again. It's hard to believe that a few short years ago, we as freshmen experienced the shock that would rock our world. High school. We became more enamored with what went in and out of fashion and less so with silly bands shaped like dolphins. I don't know about you, but those were a hit in my middle school. I'm really sad I don't have one. But we also fashioned away our Pokemon card collections and traded them in for other worldly status symbols. As sophomores, we gained greater status, but couldn't yet drown out the whines of freshmen or the screams of the upperclassmen to get to class. As junior year rolled around, we all started going through changes. No, not those kind of changes. Changes in routine. From seeing our friends every day, heading into work after school, and being able to freely come to what is Broward Virtual School, we then went to sleeping for 12 hours a day and taking up new hobbies because leaving home was taboo. But we did it. Effortlessly, gracefully, and with purpose. We left the comfort of routine behind under new and widely frightening circumstances. Change, like a weird and estranged uncle, comes when you least expect it, and when he's probably asking for money. But that uncle brings along your really cool cousin, resilience. Our resilience has led us to where we sit at this moment and will bring us forth into the new territory we tread come this fall. William Shakespeare once wrote, "Wise men ne'er sit and wail their loss, but cheerily seek how to redress their harms." With each trial and tribulation we face, we grow to gain a better understanding of who we are and where exactly it is that we're going. Our good old Uncle Change has embraced us with open arms and warmed up to us to show what a really cool guy he is. When Cousin Resilience joins the Bear Hug, you know that it'll all be okay because of the newly equipped tools they've given you. Class of 2021, the world is now our oyster, and those of us with shellfish allergies should be very afraid. All joking aside, class, I am proud to say that we have reached the end of one career and are launching straight into the next one. Many of you will find that you peaked in high school. If you did, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Maybe. But I wish you all great success with wherever your path diverges from here. Each and every one of you has been a part of my narrative and the narrative of others. Whether big or small, you have played a part in the lives of those around you, and I know that there are bright futures, thank you Florida Lottery, ahead of you. Thank you.
Can we give her a standing ovation, please? That was an awesome performance. Yes, please, keep it going. When I proofed that speech, I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. You know, I just want to take a second since we've got plenty of time. We are under a time clock here to get out of here by 4 o'clock. But I want to speak to the Kuntz family because we had several discussions before Kirsten enrolled with us, and I'm always pleased to meet with parents to discuss what we have to offer to make sure that Broward Virtual School is the right fit. So it really is the family's situation and the family dynamics that help out, which is why all of our kids are here today, because it's worked. But this young lady is extraordinary. And from the moment that I met her in my office with her dad, and I think her mom was on the phone because she was at work, I knew this was the place. I kind of wrapped up the meeting immediately. Like, we're done here. She's in. And she has not disappointed me. So Kirsten, I'm extremely proud of you. Both her and Paige and our entire class have so much to offer the world. We have other seniors who are going to be recognized here today. Each year we recognize seniors who've accomplished extraordinary things during their time at Broward Virtual School. Our first senior of distinction is a nominee for the prestigious Silver Knight Award. While at Broward Virtual School, Selena is a competitive track athlete, soccer player, motocross rider, and the drummer in a rock band with her 2 sisters, who are also Broward Virtual School students. Yeah, Kids Got Rhythm. Midnight 3 is the name of the band if you want to check it on YouTube later. It's worth time. Selena is one of the most humble, well-mannered, and considerate students you will ever meet. I offered Selena the opportunity to share her story and reflections with us today. Please help me welcome to the stage Selena Bronkhorst. Selena, here she comes. Selena has a few words for us too.
Greetings, class of 2021 and guests. Like quite a few students in our graduating class, I started my freshman year at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. I was there on that terrible day in February 2018 and lost 2 friends while also losing my sense of security going back to school. Thankfully, Broward Virtual School became a safe haven that allowed me to receive a quality education while rebuilding my confidence to step out of my comfort zone and achieve my goals. Therefore, I want to start off by giving a big thank you to Mr. McGuire and Mrs. McGregor for the opportunity and support they have given me over the past 3 years. I also want to thank my counselors, Mr. Schultz and Ms. Molinado, for your guidance during my time at BVS. Finally, I want to say how grateful I am to have had such helpful and kind teachers like Mrs. Okapinti, Ms. LaLuz, Mrs. Alper, and others who helped me excel academically. I have to admit, when Principal McGuire asked me to give a speech at graduation, I first thought, I don't know, giving a speech puts me out of my comfort zone. Then I thought, I will do it because I don't want to look back on my life regretting that I missed out on opportunities to prove what I'm capable of accomplishing. This mindset has led me to accomplish so many things within my short 18 years of life, like riding dirt bikes, ATVs, and motorcycles, starting my own band called Midnight 3 with my 2 younger sisters, placing second in my soccer championship, running for the MSD track and field 4x100 relay team, and breaking the school record 3 times while also being the first girls 4x100 relay team to make it to state championships. I have been blessed enough to do these things while also maintaining a 4.9 weighted GPA by taking dual enrollment and honors courses, which has led me to be recognized on Broward College President's List, the BVS Honor Roll, and becoming a Silver Knight nominee while earning a 1.5 years worth of college credit. I don't mention these things to brag, but I say them as a testimony and proof that you can overcome adversity and achieve your goals when you take a leap of faith, push through the hard time, and accept help that has been offered to you. While I feel sad to be leaving Broward Virtual School, I am thankful that it is preparing me for the next chapter of my life at Palm Beach Atlantic University. I am also thankful to God because for the life He has given me, and I would not be the person I am today without Him. It goes without saying that I could not have gotten this far without the love and support of my parents and my sisters. That's probably my sister. Mom and Dad, you have been my teachers from day one, and you brought me up in the way I should go. You taught me to trust in the Lord with all my heart and lean not on my own understanding, and always acknowledge Him, and He shall direct my path. With your lessons, support, and love, I know I will go far in life. To Bella and Layla, you're not only my sisters and bandmates, but you're my best friends. And I love how close we've gotten, especially over this past year. I'll miss you so much when I go to college, and no, you cannot have my room. In closing, I want each of us to take a moment to think of how far we come to cross the stage. It seems like yesterday we were standing at pre-K or kindergarten, and now we're graduating seniors. That's over 12 years of school, and we survived. And considering we completed our senior year during a pandemic, we should feel very proud of ourselves. With the knowledge we've been given and the achievements we've made, we can accomplish anything we put our minds to. Let us always remember throughout life to step out of our comfort zones, learn new things, gain new experiences, and truly live our lives to the fullest. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Let's keep going with the round of applause. Can you believe one child did that in such a short amount of time? Every time I spoke with Selena, I learned something new. The last thing I learned about her was the motocross thing, which if you look in your programs, her parents sent a picture. They placed a dedication ad. And there is a picture of her catching major air on her dirt bike. And that is just the coolest. Besides her, I thought it was cool that she was a drummer. Then I learned that she was running track at Douglas, and she was a soccer player. And then motocross. I can't wait to hear the next part of the story, Selena. Thank you. We have other students to recognize. We continue our tradition of recognizing students who epitomize every attribute of a BVS trailblazer. A trailblazer is scholarly, self-disciplined, respectful, reliable, and dedicated to service. Students, when you hear your name, we have 4 awards to give. Please come up and Ms. McGregor will meet you right over here. And I want you guys to stand together for a photo. And then we'll finish with Lexmia giving us some words of wisdom. Our first Trailblazer Award goes to Olivia Martinelli. Olivia is a competitive tennis player, graduates with a 4.63 GPA, 80 service hours. Olivia has been a BVS student since 7th grade. She will attend University of New Haven on a full scholarship. We are proud of her, and I know her parents are too. Where is she, Miss Maldonado? Can you bring her up? Here she comes. Our second Trailblazer Award goes to Darren Hurst. Darren is the founder of our robotics club. She made it happen. Through participation in our school advisory council, Darren saw the project all the way through, from ordering the VEX robotics equipment to teaching younger students how to code. We waited a year for our robotics equipment to come, and it arrived. As soon as it arrived, she went straight to work. This child is brilliant. She volunteered 100 hours of her time to teach coding to younger students. She earned a year's worth of college credits at Broward College. She's a competitive basketball player and graduates with a 4.9 grade point average. Darren will finish her AA degree before moving on to a university to study computer engineering on a full Bright Futures scholarship. Well done. Our third Trailblazer Award goes to Dana Diedrich. Dana completed her high school career in just 3 years. That's a full 24 credits in 3 years. This year she took first place in the state world language competition under the direction of Miss Satoko Fisher, one of our teachers, for Japanese language. If you notice her hat, she's decorated her hat with the passion that she has for the language and culture and anime. She graduates with 106 service hours and a 4.69 grade point average. Dana will attend the University of Central Florida on a Bright Futures scholarship. Well done, Dana. 3 years. All that in 3 years, and I know her older sister's going to take good care of her because she'll be there too with her. It's nice to see the family learning together. Our final Trailblazer Award goes to Lexmia Osuna. Lexmia has been a Broward Virtual School student since 6th grade. Throughout middle and high school, she pursued her passion for musical theater, acting, and dance. Lexmia earned straight A's every year between 6th and 12th grade. That's 7 years of straight A's. 7 years. Since we've had the privilege of having Lexmia enrolled for 7 school years, which I thank her parents for, I invited her to share her perspective with us tonight. So maybe we can get a picture of the group. Thank you. And when Lexmia is ready, you can come up to, take the mask off, please. Thank you. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. Lexmia.
Hello. Thank you, Mr. McGuire, for this award and recognition. It's truly an honor to have been a BVS student for the past 6 years. guided by mentors who are the teachers and counselors, which build a bond with students going beyond that of an educator and learner. I've enjoyed learning from all my BVS teachers over the years, but I'd like to especially mention Ms. Politano, Ms. Krug, Ms. McCutcheon, Ms. Wasser, Ms. O, Ms. Laluz, and Ms. Lau, who have made a profound impact on my successful journey through middle and high school. Instructors who have been an overtly understanding support system during pivotal and momentous stages in my life, always reassuring I was working diligently even when I fell off balance, being unable to work at my habitual caliber, encouraging me to strive to put forth my utmost effort, but without hesitation towards acknowledging improvement as well. Enrolling at BVS furthered my independence, drive, and motivation, as it would always brighten my day of receiving a digital image that read, "Star Student," within teacher feedback. I felt intelligent and proud of myself with an increased self-confidence, eradicating that mediocre feeling of not doing enough as if I constantly lost in a competition I wanted no part of. My parents, who have been my exemplary role models of perseverance, instilled in me perpetual resilience and unbounded gratitude, which I'm inept of summarizing in words. Oh, well, but I can voice this. That pain with reflection equals progress. The way we respond to the context of our challenges defines our adversity and not the length we are found in the adverse. Oh goodness, my hat. 1 second. How we will confront conflict rather than fixating on the way it may be overpowering us. Let us focus on the present day because the power of now is what is guaranteed. There is no mañana. Thank you and congratulations to all graduates.
Let's give her another round of applause. She said 6 years, but it's 7. I checked. 7 years of straight A's, and I know her parents are very proud of her. I know her mom very well, and she has been highly supportive throughout the way. Do you see why I have the greatest job in the world? And I couldn't do it, by the way, without my trusty assistant principal over here, Miss McGregor. She is my right hand. She keeps my blood pressure down, which is nice. Our next award goes to a very unique young man. I mentioned in my address that the world has been pretty rough on our kids over the past few years, and they have endured. This young man has endured something that no one should ever have to go through, but he came through like a champ. And I'd like to bring one of our counselors, Ms. Maldonado, up, who has helped not only this student, but his family navigate some pretty tough circumstances. Ms. Maldonado?
I'm a little tall, so. The human spirit is an unphysical part of a person, which is the seat of emotions and character, also known as the soul. Our next senior of distinction is a modern day hero. This young man truly depicts heroism, selflessness, and sacrifice. It's an honor for us to award him with his diploma today, as well as Broward Virtual School's Spirit Award. Please help us recognize Class of 2021 member Anthony Borjas to the stage. On February 14, 2018, Anthony saved the lives of more than a dozen people by using his body to barricade a classroom door at MSD High School. As a result, of his incredibly selfless act, he was gravely injured. But God said, I have bigger plans for this young man. Despite the odds and steep uphill battle for survival and recovery, he accomplished the impossible. He never gave up on his dreams of graduating high school, nor his passion for soccer. He's a devout Barcelona fan. The world cannot break this young man's spirit. He is loved by his family, friends, teachers, and everyone at BVS. Today marks a special milestone on a miraculous journey of recovery, perseverance, and commitment. Anthony, continue your journey through life with a determination that helped you cross the finish line today. Know you have so many people rooting for you. You are a true hero to all of us. Let's give him a round of applause.
Congratulations, Anthony. And I know that his mother is very proud of him, and the family has been through quite a bit, but he never gave up, and he had the love and support of his family and community. And what that young man did and what he's been through is nothing short of extraordinary. Let's give him another round of applause. Miss Maldonado was right. The good Lord has special plans for that young man because he is a gift to all of us. Okay, I'm going to invite Mr. Schultz to come back up and talk about all of the other kids out there who are dangling with medals and cords. He's going to mention just exactly what those mean. Mr. Schultz?
Again, too kind, too kind. By the way, Kirsten, if I got to wait till my kids graduate high school to lose my hair, I am in trouble. Because I have a 6th grader and a 4-year-old and not much left. Okay, so parents and guests, you may have noticed a variety of cords and sashes that our students are wearing today. Each piece of this regalia represents a distinct honor, and these students have worked very hard to earn these outstanding accomplishments. We will now take a moment to recognize these seniors of distinction. There are several honor cords on display today. The silver cord is awarded to any student who earned 250 or more community service hours throughout high school, and this year we have 20 recipients. In total, this year's senior class has produced over 16,000 service hours, a true testament to the commitment that our students have shown to their communities. Will the recipients of the Silver Honor Cord please stand and be recognized? We also want to send a special congratulations to Annalie Malinsky, who's here somewhere. Right there, who is our medallion, our service medallion recipient for volunteering for 2,301 hours throughout high school. Amazing job. You guys may be seated. Thank you. Congratulations, Annalie, as well. There are also 3 types of gold honor cords that students can earn based on their weighted GPA in high school. The solid honor cord, solid gold honor cord, goes to the top 6 to 10% of the senior class, or anyone with a weighted GPA of 3.75 or higher. As a note, 10% of this senior class would only be about 13 kids. But the class of 2021 has 76 students that have earned this cord, awarding this honor to over 59% of the senior class. What an amazing accomplishment. There is also a maroon and gold cord, which goes to the top 3 to 5% of students in the senior class. This includes students ranked number 4 through number 7 in the class. Finally, the white and gold honor cord is awarded to the top 2% of students in the senior class, which calculates to the top 3 kids in the class of 2021. Will the recipients of all gold honor cords please rise and be recognized? We got a fan. You may be seated. Now, there are also students wearing a blue and gold honor cord. This cord is given to active members of the National Honor Society who have made invaluable contributions to our school and the community. We have 4 senior members wearing the NHS cord, and I will ask them to please stand and be recognized as well. They paid for the good seats. You guys can be seated. Will the recipients of the silver and gold biliteracy medallions please rise? This award recognizes graduating high school students who have attained a high level of competency in listening, reading, speaking, and writing in 1 or more world languages. Students receiving the Silver Seal of Biliteracy have earned 4 foreign language course credits in the same foreign language with a cumulative 3.0 grade point average or higher on a 4.0 scale. Students receiving the Gold Seal of Biliteracy have earned 4 foreign language course credits in the same foreign language with a cumulative 3.0 grade point average or higher on a 4.0 scale, and a level 4 or higher on the grade 10 ELA Florida State Assessment. Please help me congratulate this year's recipients of the biliteracy medallions. Finally, will all students wearing the black sash please rise? These are our BVS Legacy students. Each of them has been a member of the Broward Virtual family for 4 or more years. We are very proud to have such a large part of your education. Please give them all a round of applause. Thank you, and congratulations to all of this year's seniors of distinction.
Okay, we've got plenty of time to do this right. Class of 2021, please prepare for roll call. That includes Mr. Schultz. Now you know what all that clanking is.
Okay, we will begin with our valedictorian, Ms. Kirsten Kuntz. Oh. Our salutatorian, Paige Lane. Maya Rosario. Alyssa Bahu. Jordan Desario. Selena Bronkhurst. Darren Hurst. Anna Lee Malinsky. Olivia Martinelli. Summer Bethel. Ali Bashir. Nigel Ashley. Rebecca Blanco Williams. Nardine Bakhter. Anthony Voorhees. Brandon Bosque. Ashari Brown. Diego Campos. Annie Kazar. Marissa Castellano. Camila Cortez. Raymond Cunningham Jr. Cassandra Mira DeStallo. Avril Diaz. Dana Diedrich. Naisha Dulay. Isabel Eksted. Ariana Fitzsimmons. Katie Fredrickson. Isabella Galliano. Isabella Gonzalez. Laura Gomez. Ben Grosso. Sierra Hill. Daniela Jimenez. Haley Joyner. Tyler Herschel Jones. Jessica Juneau. Sarah Kersey. You know them? How do you pronounce your name? See? Lane Kerr. But I need... Samantha Kogo. Timothy Kriminger. Good job. Abigail Laney. Zoe Lerner. Kadiha Kai Lopez. Doing my best. Kevin Mai. Emily Malka. Gabriel Longley. Madison Moret. It's up to you. Kaya Martin. Cassandra Martinez. Leslie Matos. Raziel Moro. Colin McHugh. Lily McGee. Nolan Monsalve. Aldelia Morin Kugachev. Valerie Novella. Roberto Ortiz Vasquez. Lexmia Ozuna. Charlotte Pinsard. Madison Rackard. Alyssa Reagan. David Ramos Jr. Hannah Reed. Angelica Rapace. Devin Richardson. Nicole Rodriguez Cassis. Evelyn Santoyo. Sarah Shemansky. Jackson Schultz. No relation. Rawan Shaker. And we also wanted to recognize Alexis Sherman, who couldn't be here last minute. So Alexis, we know you're out there. Congratulations. Caesar Silva. Sahai Smith. Mark Suskind. Jason Tarantini. Zakaya Tennant. Maria Alejandra Tanito. Magdiel Torrens. Adam Usher Yassin. Christian Vega. Casey Weidenfeld. Zachary Wells. Lawrence Westbrook. And last but certainly not least, Stephen Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021.
Let's give our class another round of applause, please. Boy, missing that graduation last year, we didn't have one, unfortunately. This is just making it all that sweeter, right? Let me have the privilege of, I'll take the privilege. Graduates, please stand. Ms. Rupert, as principal of Broward Virtual School, I have the honor to present to you the seniors of Broward Virtual School's class of 2021. These candidates are eligible for graduation.
Yes, they are. Thank you, Mr. McGuire. On behalf of the School Board of Broward County, Florida, I certify that these students have met all the requirements of the School Board of Broward County and the state of Florida for graduation from high school. Congratulations, class of 2021!
Ms. Rupert's off to another graduation. Let's give her a round of applause, please. All right, you guys can stay standing. Moving the tassel to the left after graduating is symbolic of crossing over from high school to the next stage in your life. Class of 2021. I thought he was telling me to wait. Class of 2021 graduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. All right, so typically we would have a march out, but why don't we, where are our floor managers, Ms. Maldonado, Ms. Bettina, you guys there? Okay, so why don't we start with, audience, if you can remain seated while our graduates walk out. We're gonna start with the back and move towards that. Why don't you guys just have a seat for now? Go ahead and cue the last track, please. Let's listen to some music while we're doing this. Go right ahead. Again, audience, stay in your seats, please.
I had a dream so big and loud. I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands up to the sky. We danced with monsters through the night. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back. Whoa, I'm never gonna give it up. No, please don't wake me now. This is gonna be the best day of my life. This is gonna be the best day of my I howled at the moon with friends, and then the sun came crashing in. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. But all the possibilities, no limits, just epiphanies. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back. Whoa, I'm never gonna give it up. No, just don't wake me now. This is gonna be the best day of my This is gonna be the best day of I hear it calling outside my window.